Yo, welcome in everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We are chilling like a villain, dude. Getting everything set up here properly, making sure everything is working. I have not went live yet on Steam, specifically because I just kind of want to save all of this part. I don't think this part necessarily needs to go on Steam. So I will activate Steam as soon as we get to that point. But welcome in, Kellogg, as always. Glad to have you, buddy. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got Zombie here as well. Welcome in, brother. And then we've also got Hand Woven here early, bright and early for the live stream. Welcome in, Hand. All right. Yeah, we're just going to be chilling here, playing a little bit of Aloft. I believe Scorch was going to join me. I'm not exactly sure what his time frame is or schedule is. I don't know what he's up to. It doesn't show that he's currently online right now for Discord, but that doesn't mean that he can't show up. So I'm assuming he'll be here at some point. But we should be good to go. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. We're over there on YouTube as well, which is all pulled up. That's all nice and working. We were over there on Twitch. That should be good. And like I said, I do have Steam stuff set up. I just need to make sure that I turn it on. So that's kind of what I'm going to end up doing here in a second. Just a note, we'll have to duck out for a while. Hoping to be back before the end of the stream. Okay, but no worries. No worries. That's all good. That is all good. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the love. When you dip out, that's okay. Be sure to lurk, whatever you got helps out the channel no matter what. Welcome in, though. I appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday, by the way. Already got live links sent off, which is good. I mean, I don't have a whole lot, I think, left to really do at this point. We did get a notification put off in the Discord, right? As soon as I dropped this, which was like 15 minutes ago. So that should be a good enough ping. I don't think I need to ping anybody else because we just dropped this one. Yeah, 30 minutes ago. So we should be good. I think we should be good. Yeah. So let's jump in here. Let's see let's see what we got going on. We've got I think 200. I think it's like something crazy, like 200. I believe additional building pieces. So 200 building pieces. Oh, you know what we should do, by the way? 1 second here. We should go to I think it's this one. Let me make sure. How do I do that? If I go to settings really quick. I am not sure. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's over on Twitch. Awesome. Okay, so we'll do there. Yep, boom, boom, boom. Yep, that's fine. Perfect. And we'll just do that, I believe. Should be good. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that'll work. Awesome. So then now what we need to do is I need to go to Twitch really fast. So go to Twitch. So on our Twitch manager here, our stream manager, I'm going to go ahead and add in the giveaway. We'll do giveaway, and then we'll do to enter. Perfect. And then I can pin it here and then manually unpin it. There we go. Right? Did that work? Perfect. There we go. Awesome. So yeah. So we've got giveaway keys here as well. I didn't put that in the title though. I probably should. Let's do giveaway. There we go. Perfect. That'll work. Awesome. All right, sweet. So, yeah, there you go. So then that will enter you guys into the giveaway that we currently are running as of right now. So we have we've got 2 different game copies to give away for Aloft. So shout out to the developers here, specifically Haley, for passing these over to me, dude. Absolutely legend for Aloft. She is an amazing person. So we're gonna make sure that we give these bad boys away. Let me make sure that I can hear this. It is super quiet. It is. Okay, so it's on there. I can hear it. I just want to make sure that everybody else can hear it. Yeah, it seems super quiet. So let's turn that bad boy up. I don't know. Oof, that might blow your eardrums. I don't want it to blow your eardrums. Okay, we should be good. We should be good. Ooh, yo, X0, is it X0? X0? I think it was X0. I can't remember exactly how we pronounced it last time, but welcome back, friend. Welcome back to the live stream, dude. Glad to have you. Is this a survival type game? It is a survival type game. Yes, it is. 0. Okay, perfect. Thank you for the correction, by the way. I will remember that. I remember that. It's 0. Perfect. But yes, it is a survival. It is a survival type game. I will walk you through it. It is so much fun. So I don't even know what to do, honestly, as far as host a world. I'm not sure which one we currently have up there. 0 says already bought Hightail because of you. Now another. Oh my gosh, dude. They're both fantastic games. Okay, so don't listen. Your wallet. I love you so much, but your wallet is gonna completely evaporate if you buy every game. I'm telling you, because yeah, oof, it's so good. Okay, I can't remember. So that's not how we do it. What is the Bloom and Blight world? But I don't know. I don't know which one is our save and when we do our save. So, like, I'm thinking, let me see here. So, connecting to worlds, world name. So, Kodeations world name. That's weird. Let's just do codes world. There we go. Bro, I cannot spell today. Okay, codes world. Shouldn't that be like... Okay, you can't do apostrophe. Okay. Codes world. I have no clue what this room code is, but we're just going to go ahead and peep it once. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, see, I only have this one. So I don't know what this... I don't know what save this is, but that's... I mean, I guess that's what we're going to go off on. Because, like I said, I'm not exactly sure what it is. So we're going to just jump in here. We're going to see what happens. Oh, man. Dude, what do you think, by the way, 0 of Hightail so far? What do you think? You probably put in how many hours? I don't know if you've played any more besides the other night when we were playing. But what do you think so far? What do you think? So addicting. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. All right, so I'm so confused here. So we must have... Did we start... We must have started over. Is what I'm assuming here. That's what I'm getting out of this. It looks like we must have started over. Or maybe this is not our... Yeah, no, this is definitely our little dinky ship thing. We must have started over when we did this, though. Because I don't see... Yeah, this must be... We must have started over. Is what I'm gathering here. Because I don't see any other thing. So we had all of this laying out here. Okay, so that's all we can put inside that chest that we have for availability. Can't seem to find a spot to build that doesn't spawn mobs on me. Like, spawn them in your base, you mean, 0? I actually, to be honest with you, homie, I don't think I have ever had an issue with that. With mob spawning in my base. I don't think I've ever had that issue. Okay, so they have added a bunch of glider stuff. So let's get out the building menu here. Let's see. Yeah, so we've got all of these. We've got all of these. Yeah, so here's your glider stand. We need to get one of those rolling so we can look and see what new things they've got for the glider. They've added a bunch of new things here. All right, let's get the glider stand built because we're going to need that. Perfect. All right, so we're going to be able to use this. Something is blocking your path or preventing this interaction. Okay. So let's... Okay, so we'll break that up there. Let's put it a little bit further out. Something Something is blocking your path and preventing this interaction. What is blocking my path? Oh, I was on the wrong side. I didn't realize that. Okay, so we're on the wrong side. Logged in today and a bear on top of me? Yeah, see, that's weird, Zero. I have not, honestly, I've not had that issue at all. So that is a little, that is a little strange. That it's doing that. I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure why, because I have not had that issue. Nothing, I've never logged in and anything spawned on top of me. Are you like in the wild or like it spawned on top of you inside your base? I'm kind of concerned. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm kind of concerned because like we had tons of stuff that was built, but for some reason, I'm not sure if we restarted over or not, because this is not much at all for the stuff that we had in previous worlds. So it makes me kind of sad because like I feel like we had a ton of stuff. We had literally like a whole decked out island with a bunch of like pets and a bunch of things. So it's weird to me that we don't have all of those things. Yeah, see, it only is giving me that option. Which is so strange because I feel like all of the other saves would have been loaded in here. Yo, Nico, what's going on? Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Big update next week. Maybe they'll fix it. Yeah, I mean, that is true. I haven't seen the news and stuff for the big update yet, so feel free to share whatever you want. Yo, Nico, by the way, with the Strobel, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the love. The Bloomin' Blight came with a complete wipe. Okay. That would explain it. That would explain it. That's why I was so confused. I was so confused. I was like literally sitting here trying to figure out like, wait a second, man. I had way more than this. I swear. You know what I mean? Like I was so confused. But thank you for confirming that. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense then. We'll roll with that. We'll continue playing the Bloomin' Blight. Make sure we can continue progressing here. So I just got to get my bearings. I got to get everything together. Zombie says if I don't win a key for this game, I'm going to buy it. I know. You've been watching me play this game like basically since it came out periodically when bigger updates come out and new things are manifested. So that's funny. Paper. Nice. All right, so with that being said, let's try to figure out what we need to do at this point. So we've got Seeping Sprouts and Brewing Hopes. Unlock and build a researching lab. Build a, oh my gosh, Garuku redeemed a quick sketch. If you guys are new here to the channel, time to draw up a blueprint for the next new island. Oh my gosh. All right, so if you guys are brand new here, we have a channel redemption point over on Twitch. Oh, wait a second. What are we doing? We should be, okay, we'll turn on, we're supposed to be on Steam, by the way. We're supposed to be on Steam. I didn't turn on the button. We will do that after we do the sketch. It seems more cozy than most of our... It definitely is, Zombie. Okay, so time to draw up a blueprint for the next new island. A blueprint. Do you want a blueprint of a base, or do you want, like, a blueprint of, like, what the island would look like? Remember, these are quick sketches, so what do you want to do? We've got black selected. If we're going to do an island, we're probably going to do green. So we'll start off with a little bit of green of your next island base. My next island base. Oh, gosh. Your next island base. So I guess we'll just do the design of the base, all right? So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking for the next island base, we'll probably do a little bit more of like a medieval village kind of style, right? So I'm thinking we'll do the bottom, okay, like this, and then we'll probably do a little bit of an offset piece, you know, that would come up for the top, okay? Just a little bit of offset. It'll be just like this. And then we'll probably end up doing like the little door here, and then not on top of that, but like this thing here will probably, you know, obviously would come up to like your standard point, you know, would come down like this. And then we'll probably end up doing a little bit of a railing system here, you know, for like a little patio top piece, a little bit of awning coming up out of there. So we'll probably end up doing this, and then we'll probably have a couple windows here, like this, like so. And then this will be probably one house maybe, or two houses. It kind of depends on how we want to do it. Down here at the bottom, I'll probably do stone, and then I'll probably do the top piece, whatever, you know, leaf or whatever we can do at the moment. And then, yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'll probably end up building, just because this is a pretty standard build. And it's kind of nice. I like to do a little bit of like their little rope decorations that they've got that you can kind of do like in between some of the other buildings. So we'll probably have another building, you know, over here, you know, as well, kind of stacked up, just kind of showing, you know, the cross between. And then we'll probably do multiple little, you know, buildings and shacks and stuff, you know, behind here. Just kind of depends on, you know, what we get into for time and how much time we've got and what we actually put into it and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with it, as far as little buildings and stuff go. A little bit of pathing, probably come up through here like that, and then we'll probably have another path maybe coming this way. That's what my guess would be, or that would be the idea. You know what I mean, for it. So yeah, there you go. That's my next plan. It's my next plan. All right, you guys got the plan now. Let me go turn on Steam, make sure that we've got that up and running, because we need to make sure that we have that going, because we are currently going to be streaming on the Steam official store for Aloft. So welcome in, guys. If you guys are over on the Steam store, glad to have you. We are live streaming over on Twitch and over on YouTube. So welcome in, peeps. We need to do... All right, how do I get... That's a good one. We need to do the broadcast chat. There we go. And then we'll do copy and paste. And then we're going to probably put that... Where do we... How do we do that? I don't know in Meld. That's an interesting one. If we do... I don't know if there is a way to do it. I guess we could do a browser. I could take that. I can throw the link in there. The chat is always the toughest part, I feel like, for... Okay, why is this not... Okay, I don't know what's going on there. That's like... being goofy. Yeah, I don't even know. It's not even letting me change that. Weird. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure the best way to do this to get the chat in there. Castle Core? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would exactly be what it is. I would agree with that. Welcome in, guys, over on Steam. Glad to have you. We're going to go ahead and probably have to manufacture this up just a little bit is what we're going to probably have to do. We're probably going to have to take this, shrink this down, pull this here. Perfect. I think this will work. I think this will work. There we go. All right, so can you guys see me live over on Twitch, by the way? Is that, or not over on Twitch, sorry, over on Steam. Can somebody confirm that, Nico, or anybody over there with a Strobel? Can anybody confirm that? Alrighty, so let's figure out what we need. We need to build a research lab, analyze the Miker fibers in the research lab, use the research breakthrough to unlock the Miker brewing lab from the research tree, build a brewing lab. Okay, so here's the interesting part. We don't really have a whole lot of room on this ship. I think the reason why we picked this ship, though, wasn't it because we found out that we weren't able to claim this island? I'm pretty sure that was what we had figured out. And so because of that, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, to confirm that I'm live on the Steam page, Nico, for the game. I should be. I just want to see if somebody can confirm that for me. There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's get on our way. Okay, so we got a castle build here, which is already built on. I mean, it would be kind of cool to redo that. Currently can't see you're live on Steam. The store page looks normal to me. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that is very, very interesting. I should be live on Steam according to this. If I go to the Steam page, not seeing anybody live on Steam store page. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Carl, Mitch, thank you so much for confirming that as well. It should be, though. That's the weird part. I do have the... where is it at? Here it is. If I click this here, pull that there. This here. If I click that, it should be pulling up. Yep, because I've got all of that stuff there. Permission changes will be made immediately. Yeah, everything should be golden. Yeah, the RTP URL is automatically, yep, which I've got that. I've got the Steam key put in there. Specifying the Apple ID, show the Steam link in the community broadcast page. His team is account. Yeah, which that should be all fine. The Steam broadcast. Yeah, so weird. Okay, so check this out. So Nico, I don't know how much you know about setting it up or messing with it or anything like that. Here's the interesting part. So when I click the broadcast link, so here there's a broadcast link, right? I guess I don't want to show that on stream, but it is showing the broadcast. So I am broadcasting here. Playing Aloft, 1 viewer. So I am live on Steam. I'm just not sure why it's not showing up on the Steam store. I don't know if maybe the match ID is the... Let's do this. If I click X out of here, reload this page, what happens? Nothing happens. Okay, so if I go back here to the Discord and I click on this, like that, on the dashboard, dashboard app. Yeah, so that, yeah, so Haley, yeah, that is filled in for me. That's already pre-filled. Like that number matches the one that's up there for the Aloft app ID that you sent me in DMs above. That number's the exact same. Yeah, it's thrown in there, like already. The app ID's already there. It says chat permissions is good. Moderation. See the list of people you have promoted to moderator. Nope. A broadcast chat. Your broadcast URL. I have a broadcast URL, and it says. Yeah, it's weird. It's literally, it's all there. Everything is set up properly. Oh, wait, you do see it? Haley says she sees it. Okay, so Haley says she sees it, Nico. There's no broadcast in the broadcast category of Aloft's Community Hub either. Interesting. So that part I don't know. So maybe I'm good on my end? That's what it sounds like to me, right? It sounds like I must be good on my end, but it must be something in the terms of not I mean, like, not your guys' fault, but like something in the terms of like Twitch's end or something, because that's weird that it doesn't... It's not showing it. That is super goofy. Broadcast just showed up for me. Okay, sweet. So maybe it was just delayed or something. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much, guys, for confirming all of that. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, welcome in, guys. If you're on the Steam store page, thank you so much for being here tonight. I have been blessed by the developers here of Aloft to live stream the game. So we're going to be checking it out, going through stuff, getting caught up, you know, looking at everything. If you guys have any questions about the game, or if you think it's worth it, or, you know, whatever else, shoot me a message here in the live chat, and I'll do my best to give you some feedback. So let's check it out. Let's see what we currently have going on as of right now. There's a lot of stuff that we still need to look at, but we do have two or three more islands here. We need to see what each of these islands have, and can we fly these islands? Because I want to get a new, or I want to get an actual bigger, you know, island to take over. So that's kind of where we're at with this. That's what we need to do. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Check this one out. It's got a little, like, relic piece on there, which is kind of neat. It's got 2 tiers. I don't know if we can take over the ones with the relic or not. That part I'm not sure. That would be interesting to know if we can. But there might be a little bit of a puzzle for us to solve. It looks like there is a cage here, so we might have to put... it looks like an easy one, so we should be able to just grab the ball, I believe. Yep, grab the ball, and then we need to find another spot to put it. Look at that, right down there. How did I know? How did I know that was going to be the place? Okay, so I'm assuming it's here. There we go. Alright, so we've got that one lit up. See if that works. See if that fixed it for us. Haha, it did. It unlocked our knowledge stone. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, dude, I completely forgot that it reset it, Nico. I completely forgot. So I feel like I'm so far behind. Damn, I really wanted to show more stuff, but yeah, I feel like I'm so far behind compared to what we had unlocked beforehand. But I totally forgot that the way that this is done, I completely forgot. All right, so we do have one more now. There we go, perfect. Okay, so it is in this one. Let's just go ahead and click this guy so we can learn some recipes, which is nice. Nico says, if you want some cheat codes to catch up to a certain point, let me know. I would be interested in that. I would be interested in that at some point, but I think for now, I mean, I want to be able, let me put it this way. I want to be able to show off some of the new stuff that we currently have available. And I don't know how much I can do it on just this account where I'm currently sitting, but we will try our best. Right, I don't know if I have a whole lot of this. Do I have any room? I think I do. So let's hit this guy and let's put him there. So we can take some of these, because we do need some of those. We've already got a bunch of other stuff. I don't know if there's anything too much on this island besides the relic piece, which makes sense. Oh, there is a little cave. Sweet. There we go. Let's grab some of these. That's what we need. There we go. Some windstone crystals. Very nice. What else we got here? Ooh. There we go. Some hard stone. Very nice. That is really good. We do need a lot of hard stone. All right. I think that might be it for us. Now, the question is, do we... I mean, it is a nice one. The only thing that's missing on that guy is there's no water. That's my only concern with it, is that there's just no water, and I feel like it's just really nice to have water. Bro, I keep on hitting spacebar. There we go. There we go. We're flying. There we go. All right. Let's go a little bit further. Let's see what the one down here to the bottom left is. If it's got water on it, then I might take it just because I want to get started on an actual island build. I don't see any water as of yet on it, though. Is there? Oh, there is a little bit of water down there. And it's a nice size island. Ooh, I do kind of like this. It's got a little knowledge stone on it, though, which... Did we already get this guy? We might have already been to this one. Okay. So we have already been to this one. But I do like the multi-tiers. It is nice. We got to figure out what we want to do as far as the... Yeah, this one was the one that did have water, but it wasn't a lot of water. Okay. That's good to know. All right, what is this little status effect down here? I can't remember. I can't remember all of the little nuances. I'm trying to think. So conditions, that's what it is right there. So wet, a slippery glider makes it dangerous to go flying without diving or drying off first. You rapidly suffer from glider exhaustion and have one fewer momentum bar. Okay. Interesting. That's cool. I tried taking over a bigger island, but alas, it was too heavy for my tails. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier when we first joined the live stream, or when we first started live streaming tonight on the game. There was a big giant island that was really like perfect for like flat open space, like for a full big build. But yeah, I ran into the same issue where the island was just way too big, so we couldn't overtake it, which makes sense, right? I mean, like, there's certain ones that you just can't because it's just way too big. But yeah, that's kind of how it is. All right, so let's see what these look like, because there's a couple of them in here we have not discovered yet. So let's turn this way and full sail. We look like we might even be the right level here, the right height. So as long as we can get over here to this one, there's 2 more islands that we have yet to see in this little like cluster. So I want to make sure that I look at both of these before we decide or to move on to the next cluster if we don't find anything. This small island, it works. It's just, yeah, it's just way too small as far as like, you know, to build, in my opinion, a proper, you know, build for long term with all the stuff that you get. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, so. Oh, whoa. Man, that 99% chance of falling almost came true. All right, we got some secrets on here, though. Don't have to bust it down if you don't want to. Oh, yeah. Look at this beautiful white bat, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So beautiful. Oh, wait. Wait, did I not have the right tool? Wait, where is it at? Wait, where is my pickaxe? Oh, I must have accidentally swapped it. Yo, Mentally, what's going on? Says, hey, Code, it's Club Classic, dude. I'm S9. Sorry, I haven't been in lives for months. Oh, dude, no worries, man. No worries. Welcome in, Club Classic. It has been a hot minute since you've been in here to the live stream, dude. Glad to have you. Welcome back in. Welcome back, friend. Hopefully you have been doing well, man. I appreciate the love. Mint so. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. Dude, it's so cute. Look at the little white bat. Oh my gosh, you can just farm them out of here. They respawn so quick. All right, I guess we're gonna have to. We can't jip our way back out of this one, I guess. right, there we go. All right, there's paper galore up here. All right, so we're going to start from the bottom so we can make sure that we do not miss anything when it comes to the loot. Okay, so there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. We do have paper here, which is really nice. A hanging light. Let's pull out our sketchbook. And let's look and see. Okay, we do already have that. We already have... Ooh, we don't have that, though. Okay, so we don't have the regular basket. We also don't have any charcoal, which is funny because we do have tons of charcoal at the house. All right, we got some beds. Sleep the night away. It'd be sweet if we could find some charcoal just sitting here that I could grab really quick, because then that would help me with not having to go back to the base, but it won't be that big of a deal if we do. What you been up to, Club Classic? Glad to have you guys, by the way, over on Steam. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Again, if you guys have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to ask. I will do my best to answer whatever I know. And if I don't know, I got a couple of mods here, or not mods, developers and stuff for the game that will be more than willing to answer any questions that I can't answer. Ooh, that's nice. We got some new materials there. We'll take that. Gather this. Some wood laying on the ground. We'll take that. Not much. Very nice. Very nice. What do we got? Oh, there's a barrel here. Sweet. More wood. Okay. More wood. Oh, you can beat these up, can you? Oh my gosh, you can. I did not even realize you can destroy those. That's good to know. I didn't even realize that. You know how many crates that I left before? Oh wait, here's some charcoal right here. Nice. Okay, so we can at least get the light if we wanted to get the light, because that is something we did not already have. So that is nice. Okay, so that is only giving me wood. Oops. We've got some more windstone down here. Another piece of paper. Our light. Ooh, a basket. A hidden little basket with nothing in it, though. Alright, I think that's probably it, is what my assumption is. Alright, we got another light there. So, let's take a look in here and see. We have those. We do not have those lights, which I think is the same as what I had before. We don't have that one. We don't have the table or the chair. Okay. Did not know that either. We did not have that. Alright, so the question is that the same light? I don't remember what this other one looked like. No, it is not the same light, because we already have that one. That's right. I don't. We also have this light, which we also don't have. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Another piece of charcoal. Yo, Dragon, what's going on? It says, what happens if you accidentally fall off the edge? If you fall off the edge, then you will basically fall until you hit, not really death, but that's basically what happens, is it respawns you back at your island. So where is our little dinky ship island? I don't even remember. It's off the edge of here somewhere. But if I jump off like this and I don't deploy my glider, eventually, once you get, you know, to a certain point, it will eventually respawn you back at your island. When I say eventually, I mean eventually. See it right there, the little spiral? Yeah, I should go back home. By default, the controls for gliding are inverted, but they can be changed in the options menu. So see, it spawns me right back here. Oh, never mind. Okay, so it doesn't spawn you back at your own island. It spawns you back at, I'm assuming the island that you were just on, or that you fell off of. Because this was not our actual home island, but this is the island that we were at. So yeah, there you go, Dragon. That's what happens, homie. But yeah, so for those that are new, because it seems like we got a handful of new people here, I'm currently chilling. So there's a sketchbook you can see down here on number 5, and then I also have a, oh, what do you want to call this? I don't even know what they call it. A field guide. So you've got a sketchbook and a field guide. So the sketchbook, you have to have paper and charcoal, but different items, this is how you learn different recipes in the game, or one way to learn different recipes in the game, is you can look at items like here, and you can hold the right-click option, which says Enter Sketch Mode, and then you can see, like, this item is gray, okay? So that means I've already learned. I already know that recipe, right? But if I look at, like, the lamp, you see how it turns, like, this yellowish-orange color? And then it tells you it takes 1 paper and 1 charcoal in order to learn, right? Like, to learn that recipe. So to give you... Yo, Nima, what's going on? Welcome in. So you would click here, and then you can see, boom, see? Now I've learned the leaf lantern recipe. So then that means, like, in my crafting menu, you know, for my building menu, I need to have a building hammer really quick, but if I pull the building hammer out, I'll show you what that means. Here it is. We'll just put it on there. And then if I pull the building hammer out, go to the building menu, you can now see that we have the option for, well, all of these things, but we also have the option now for that leaf lantern that we didn't have before. So you can see what it takes, you know, see the requirements for the lamp. This is the one that was over there that I already knew, and then this is the one that we just learned just now. But so yeah, so that's kind of how that works. The field guide basically tells you more about the island that you're currently on. So we can see that it's got a healthy ecosystem. We can see that we're in the region or the zone Emerald Isles. And then you can see, like, what you could potentially find on this one. So you can see here that it's got wrong biome, missing habitat, you know, nesting period, and just basically, like, list out the different things, you know what I mean, that you could find on there. So at nighttime we could find, like, bats and butterflies, and during the daytime we can find those 2 other birds potentially on those islands, or on these islands. Yo, Nima coming in with the raid. Welcome in, guys. I didn't even know that it was a raid because, you know, it's YouTube, right? And YouTube does not tell me anything. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Nima, for the raid. Welcome in, guys. Hopefully everybody is having a good evening. Had a good week so far. Everybody ready for the weekend? Anybody have anything special going on for the weekend? Nima, thank you, by the way, love, for the raid. I really do appreciate it. I hate how YouTube doesn't ever say anything or bring anything up, but I do appreciate the raid. My name is Kodeations, guys, code for short. I'm a survival crafting content creator, by the way. So if you guys like survival crafting games, be sure to drop a follow or subscribe here. I'm live on the Twitch page as well, and I'm also live on the Steam page for Aloft. Nima says, I never got how to get enough animals for those enough animals for the starting islands that needed them. Oh, like how to get enough of the animals? Like, what do you mean by getting enough of them? So the idea is, so you basically would bring back, like, 2 of each animal, right? And then over time, like, you know, you would interact with them and stuff. You can get them to make babies, essentially. And then they will just slowly populate. And then the more, so you would basically be building up the amount that you currently have. Does that make sense? So then that way, you know, you will basically bring them with you, you know, or I mean, you could try to do the route where you can find them, you know what I mean, you know, elsewhere. But I think, like, the better route, honestly, is always to just, you know, take them with you, or bring one with you, or whatever. I guess it kind of just depends on what your mission is, you know. If you're going exploring, I would assume that, yeah, you would be able to take, like, 1 or 2 animals with you. Who says, yeah, but that wasn't very useful for the starting islands. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that is true for the starting islands. Yeah, how long has it been, Nima, since you have played, by the way? The only reason why I ask is because they have done, like, a bunch of different updates. So I wonder if they had, like, made any changes since that you had last played that, you know, would effectively change, you know what I mean, for the starting islands, if that makes any sense. The only reason why I say that is because the, oh my gosh, we're going to hit this island. Oof. That was close. Okay, why can't we seem to go this way? That's what I want to do. But there it is. Yeah, so I am curious on that though, Nima. I'm very curious because they have made several changes to like the starting zone. They made several changes to the you know, the way that the islands spawn, you know, the different regions, all of that stuff. So I am very curious to know. I mean, Nico or Haley, if anybody's currently in here, on the starting islands, do you guys still have it set up where some of the ecosystems or some of the islands that you have to take over and stuff, like, are they not that frequent in the starting zone anymore, like they were beforehand? Because I think like what Nima's trying to say is that there was some islands, you mean, that required you to, you know, what's the word? Restore them, right? Like to restore the islands. And it required you to have like certain animals and stuff for those islands, but then you just started off, so you didn't have like a whole lot of those, you know, those animals already ready to go or, you know, in play. So you had to spend quite a bit of time, you know, to find out, you know, where they were and then bring them back. I can't remember. I mean, I know there's been a lot of different changes, so I figured that there's probably something that had changed at some point. The old restoration system is entirely gone, at least for now. The only islands requiring restoration are the life sapling islands, and their gameplay is different from the old restoration. Yeah, that is right. Yeah. That was from the Blight and Gloom update, wasn't it, Nico? Or was that beforehand? Before that? There you go, though, Nima. That is correct, by the way. I was right on what I was saying, Nima. That's all been completely revamped. The restoration system has all been completely changed from what it used to be. The regular standard islands that you would land on and stuff, they're not islands that you have to restore anymore. There are specific islands that you have to restore, and those have a different mechanic and different way to restore them. You said, yeah, exactly. I remember I couldn't find enough animals. Yeah, good to hear it change. Yep. Yeah, it did. Yep, which is really nice. I'm assuming because these are placed in a perfect circle, this is going to be one of those chest locations. Look at that. Look at that. That's a veteran. A veteran player, friends. Ooh. Leaf apron. Okay. Can I loot any of this stuff? There we go. I can loot this. I can't loot this, though. I'm assuming because it's probably... This is full? Yeah. Okay. So we need to delete some of these sketchbooks because we've got way too many of them. Let's equip that. Look at that. Oh, look at the nips, boys. Look at the nips. Oh, yeah. Yeah, check out this bad boy. Got the nips showing. I like it. I like it. It's my faves. All right, so speaking on that, too, we can also look at the chest if you guys didn't know, do you know what I mean? And then you would be able to, you know, to learn how to make that chest. Like this wooden, or not wooden, this like stone-looking chest that's in the ground. You can also look at that, too, to try to learn that recipe. All right, so I don't mind this island, but I want water. We need water. Nima says, ooh, fancy. Carlos, sexy man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got the nips showing and everything. Zombie says, pretty sure nips are against TOS. Nope. These nips aren't, Zombie. These nips are not against TOS. Not at all. Look at them. Stare them down. Yes. By the way, we got this really cute little lamb. I mean, I feel like this is a terrible idea. I'm going to feed it. Do you know what I mean? I'm then going to be able to pick up Lorenzo. I'm going to have to send them home. The problem is there are no landing... Okay, yeah, there's no landing pads. Okay, so... And we have this little tiny dinky spot, right? So, his name is James. James and Lorenzo. What awesome names. Okay, so we need to come back over here and make a landing pad. I don't even know if we can even make a landing pad yet. That might have been an interesting move. Let's do... Building a home. Yeah, I don't even think we can even make a landing pad. I'm almost positive we can't. I don't think we can. Because this is building items. Yeah, I don't think. We probably need to actually make them on a bench, maybe? Let's see. Well, we do have new ingredients. It looks like that we can... There we go. We can make some carved wood. Learning the recipe from a couple of other things. Windstone door kip. Oh, that's right. You guys added the windstone tools, too. I forgot about that. Did you start fresh today? No. No. So one of the updates that they did, I think it was the Gloom update that Nico was talking about when they did the full, like, revamp and everything on the restoration. I'm pretty sure that was the update. But that is what ended up causing a... restart for people like myself. Like, you had to, like, restart because none of your stuff carried over because the game had changed so much from the changes that they did. Like, it was just not you know, possible, I guess, for them to continue doing that, or to continue to allow you to play the same save. Okay, that's not what I want. There was something else that we had. So this. There we go, Windstone X. Next one, Windstone X, or Windstone Sickle. Very nice. Sword, maybe? Yep, Windstone Sword. I love how you guys have done the unlocking thing. It's so nice. So nice. Okay, so what can I craft? Can I craft any of these things? I can craft that guy. I mean, I don't know, but we're going to try it anyways, so we'll do that. We'll do a Windstone Hammer. So we did get that, which is nice. So then the interesting part is going to be what happens with... Now, what's the difference with the Windstone Hammer? Is there anything that's different? Sample piece B. Okay, so I don't think so. I think everything is relatively the same. Me too. The unlocking mechanism is great. Yeah. I've always really enjoyed that. I think they do a good job, or I think it does a really good job of, like, you know, not necessarily hiding it from you, right? Like, or making it really hard or challenging, but it's, like, still feels good, you know what I mean, to be able to, like, you know, click and, you know, match the items together. And then not only does it unlock the items for you, but then it also kind of teaches you know the recipe on how to make that item, which again I think is really clever for a survival game. All right, let's put all of that wood into here. Do I have anything over here? What do I have over here? Also, we'll have to organize this at some point, but I am curious on this, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got 2 creatures as well, which is nice. Okay, so I don't think that I can make the landing pads just yet, unfortunately. I don't think I can. Ooh, we got another little puzzle thing here. Okay. Is this... Nope, not water. Okay, so it's not water. I haven't seen any water on this island, which again is going to make it to where it's not really viable for me personally long term. So we'll probably pass up on this one. Also, this one does have a little spot here, or a little bit, or a little puzzle. So I don't probably want to even live on here anyways because of the little puzzle. Take all of those. Okay, that looks like that's where the ball is, maybe? Ooh, it's got an anchor. Very nice. We get another little anchor skill point, which is good. The skill point here would be this one for the anchor, which would allow me to get the Storm Chaser or the additional sail pieces is what that would allow me to do. By the way, guys, if you were over on Steam, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the love. If you guys have any questions, don't be shy. I'll happy to do my best to answer any questions that you guys have. We also are running a giveaway, by the way, over on Twitch. So if you guys are on YouTube, you guys want to enter that giveaway, it is over on Twitch. So over on Twitch, !giveaway, the command. We'll post that link for you guys. And yeah, like I said, you guys are more than welcome to enter that giveaway. It's not locked behind anything. We've got 2 game keys that will be given out. All right, so we're gonna go. I'm glad that you can at least jump. That would be wild if you can't. Actually, I don't even know. Wait, how do you even get back up there? That's a little bit interesting, isn't it? Okay, that's not gonna help. Probably don't want to die. But we're gonna need to probably build, I'm assuming, because I don't know how else to get the ball up. Because once we get up to that platform, I don't see another way to get over there. Yeah, so first of all, let's find out where we need to place the ball. I guess that's also important, because we need to place the ball somewhere. So maybe that's where I'm messing up, is that I'm not sure where to even place the ball. So the ball's just floating in the midair. There's got to be a reason for this. You'll come up over here. Then where do you place the ball at over here? Okay, nothing over there. Oh wow, is it all the way up here? Is that where the... That's the only spot that I see that you place it. So my guess is that's where it needs to go. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. So we only have 3 wood. We probably should go and grab some wood really quick. We got tons of wood elsewhere. We got like 250 wood, so or not wood. We got more than that, but I'm saying we got stacks of like 250, so we should be more than good for wood. Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. All right. My guess is we're gonna have to build up to that platform to put the ball on the platform, because I don't see any other spot that it would potentially go besides right there on the top. Right there. So we're gonna need to go here maybe, and then we'll see if we can go across and up. So let's do some stairs maybe. You said maybe park a pirate ship near the ball, then put the ball on the ship and sail it up there. So the only downside, I mean, you could, but the only downside is you can't let the ball go. You know what I mean? So you can't let it go, and if you if you can't let it go, you know what I mean? Like then you're kind of stuck in a situation where, I mean, that wouldn't work, if that makes any sense. Like, you wouldn't be able to... wouldn't be able to do that just because of the way that it works. Like, you wouldn't be able to do the... Wait, why is it doing that? That's kind of goofy. So you need, I mean, this is weird how I've got this. I should not be doing it like this, but okay, so let's grab the building hammer. Let's destroy that. There we go. So we destroyed that there. This is apparently for some reason working. So let's take this. Let's go back to stairs. Let's go back to 3. We'll do these. And then we're going to go back to flat platforms. We'll do 3. And then we'll rotate it like that. Okay, so we can't walk through there. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking if we do that, and then we come back here, we do 3. We can do that. Well, I don't know how that's going to work though with us. Yeah, it won't let you walk through that. Krishna, what's going on? Thank you so much for tuning in to the live stream. Glad to have you. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. We need to do this. We need to select this one. There we go. Perfect. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of that guy. We're going to do one more of the platforms because I think that'll work. And then we're going to go... Oops. Like that, and then we're going to go back to the stairs. We'll put it like this. Like so. Like so. Like so. Actually, just kidding. So let's go to hold Z. That, and then we're going to go back to the build mode. 3. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We want to rotate it, and then we want to go back out. We want to build this like so. Yeah, I think this will work. I think this will work. I think we got it. This is probably not the most efficient way to do this, but it works. It serves the point. It serves the purpose, right? That's all that matters. That it serves the purpose. Perfect, just like that. There it is, guys. There she is. So as long as we go slow, we don't rush, you know, and fall off the side of the edge here, trying to do it. Can we crouch is the question. We can. Okay, awesome. So the next question is going to be, can we crouch with the ball? That's all that's going to matter. So let's see how this works. So let's grab it here, pick it up. We're going to jump, go across. Let's see how this goes. Can we crouch? We cannot crouch. No. No, chat. Oh, no. Well, I don't know what to do in this case. can't build anything holding the ball. Wait, does it allow me to do that? Wait, your method might have worked, Dragon. Your method might have worked. If it allows you to carry the ball, it totally might have worked. Yeah, it didn't make me drop the ball. So, that's good to know. But, anyways, we did get this to work. It took some resources, but we got it. That's all that matters. There she is. Check it out. Ooh. I will say, I do like this method way better than what it used to be. Like how easy it was to like unlock all of this stuff and to find all the anchors and do all the things. I do really enjoy the puzzles or the puzzle aspect, you know, of it. I don't know. I just think it makes it a lot more. What's the word? Not challenging, but it makes it a lot more rewarding, it feels like, you know, when you actually get to do it, like when you solve the puzzle or when you figure out a way to do it. All right, so used to propel an island forward will break in harsh environments, which I do know that. Low cost and good flexibility, but low in wind intake. Okay, let's learn this one. All right, so we've got that one there, which is really nice. So the next question is, nah, it's just wood. I don't think it's worth moving it or picking it up or doing anything about it. We're also in our own little world, so shouldn't matter. Was it the only thing that was left on this island was at the bottom? Let's see. It's always worth checking these little spots, man. I tell you what, these things are littered with random loot and stuff, so you never know. All right, so we did check every single island here, though. Yeah, I think it would have worked, Dragon. I really do. I mean, I don't know for a fact if it would have let you take it off of the island. Obviously, we wouldn't know, you know what I mean, until we tried. But I am very curious in figuring that out or looking into it, because I do think it would be interesting. You know, like if it would allow you to do it. I know for a fact it didn't used to, so that would be news to me. Or not news to me, sorry, that would be new to me if they do allow you to do it. But last time they did not let you take the ball off the island. Like you would go to walk off the island and it would, yeah, basically like there's nothing else you could do. I think it was more fun the way that you did it. Yeah, I mean, it's just problem solving, right? So I just randomly tried figuring out, like, oh, okay, if you can build here on the island, you know what I mean, then you should be able to just, you know, build your way over to it. And I had enough mats, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't even have to farm anything on the island. So, but yeah, we're soaring through the skies. We could do F for detailed view. Oh, wait, what is detailed view? Oh, that's cool. They added the, what I'm assuming is the durability now of those items, maybe? I'm not sure. Nope. Okay, so that's not what it is. That means something else. But that is really cool, though, to see that they've added that. That's nice. The change view, that's what it was. Perfect. Yeah, here we go. This is the better, and this is the view that I like as far as being able to fly your island. I think it's just a lot easier, you know what I mean, to control, like, where you're at and your placement and everything, especially when it comes down to, like placing your island, like, in a specific location. I think it makes a lot more sense this way. You can also see in the bottom right, we've got a couple of different meters. You've got weight of the island, you know, so you can max that out. You've got the, I think, propel. Yeah, all three of them. You got the propel and the speed and everything. So it shows you all of that, which is nice. taken a little bit to get to this one. I mean, it was pretty far away. There we go. We're coming in sight now, I think, maybe. Anyway, so what has everybody been up to today? Have you guys all played Aloft, and then does anybody have any questions about it? I know Zero said he hadn't, but they were just, they were interested in checking it out, so that is good to know. I know Zombie is interested in playing it. I think Zombie played one of the playtests, I think, when the game was first coming out. Ended up not picking it up, but I know that he did play it. Okay, this looks like this might be one of those, Nima, if you're still rocking here with us. I'm pretty sure that this is one of those... Yeah, this looks like one of those life trees. Where these are the ones you would have to restore or do specific things to restore them. No, you never played it. Okay, you did never play it. Okay, I got you. I got you. Cool. Yeah. I got you. I couldn't remember if you did or not. I mean, this is really pretty, though. I love the tree. And it's massive, too. Okay. This is cool. I like the little water path. This is pretty nice. So these are the islands that you can restore. Now, again, I don't know if we can claim these or not. That would be interested. No, I don't think so, because you have the healing well. Zombie says, been watching you just about every time you play it, though? Yeah. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. But yeah, this is the new restoration system that they added in with the Gloom update. It's so cool to watch the Tree of Life come to life. Oh, did it drain the water in the bottom of the tree? Maybe that will allow us to explore it then. Ooh, there's a frog here. Very nice. We got some lovely little water, which is cool. Han says, you healed the Deku tree? Yes, we did. We sure did. My Hero Academy would be absolutely excited that I restored the tree for them. Yeah, see, it does. It goes deeper. It does go deeper. That is interesting. Very interesting. Can we jump on these pedals? Oh, we can. And it is dark. Okay. The night is dark and full of terror. Let's turn on the torch. Oh, dude, look how awesome this is, dude. The whole island is like hollow. Dude, what if I step one misstep and we fall all the way down? That would be something I would do. Dude, check this out. Yeah, this is wicked. I love this. This thing is huge. Like the whole island is like hollowed. Considered wet now, which is not fun. Learn. Okay. Ooh, what do we got here? A little bit of water, maybe? That's what it kind of looks like a water spirit. Oh, an insight. You gained it +1 insight. Okay. Okay. Where's the insight? Interesting. So what does the insight one do? Does the insight one allow you to put it anywhere? That's the animal landing pad, the decorative food, the millstone recipe. Okay. But you can't learn the code. Okay, so you can't learn those. But you can learn... Oh, no, you can't learn these either. Wait, so I'm confused. So what is the... Can you claim that island? I don't know, Zombie. I'm not sure. I would be interested in trying to do it. I'm not sure how this works. We gain something. Can you combine islands to make your base bigger, or do you find and steal? Yeah, so you find and steal bigger islands. Yeah, find and steal bigger islands. More of like a crab or a hermit crab, you know what I mean? Like removing its shell. You can't really merge islands together. Zombie says, be cool to put frogs down in that part. Yeah, it would be really cool. I agree with you. I agree. I'm not sure I understand this. We unlocked a... We've unlocked a something knowledge point, but I'm not sure where that goes. Because we don't have any points technically for any of these. Like none of these would allow me to learn them. Right? So I don't know. I don't know. So goofy. Weird, but alright, good to know. We got it. We earned a point, so that's all that matters. My guess is no, Zombie, that we're not gonna be able to take over this would be my assumption. Because it looks like it's more of like a story driven, not story driven, but you know, like a knowledge thing. And I'm assuming the tree islands, just because of the awesome, cool-looking tree, probably also wouldn't let you do it. But yeah, it would be really cool to have some, like, wildlife down here for sure. I like how it's like a natural Jack and the Beanstalk kind of vibe. Okay, so we got what was down there in the trunk. I'm assuming that's it for the island. I don't know. Is there anything hidden underneath? My guess is no, just because of how big the inside was. So hollow. But I'm glad I came all the way out here. It's a new cluster of islands, which is nice too. Ooh, there's a bee. Hello. Hello, little bee. I do have a net. Where is it? Nope. Oh, maybe I didn't make the net? I don't think I made the net. I can craft a net at the home base, but I didn't make one, I don't think. But that is cool, though, that there's a bee here on the island. Little butterfly as well. 1 out of 4 life trees restored in Emerald Isles. Okay. That's intriguing, too, by the way. I'm just very curious as to restoring all 4 of them. What would that do? Ooh, this is a pretty butterfly. A red one. A red one as well. Very nice. And 2 bees. To be or not to be? That is the question. Alright, let's head back to our house. There's nothing back here on the backside, is there? Nope, not that I see. Okay. Let's go find the next area. Or not the next area, the next island. Technically, it's probably any island around here, right? Yeah, let's go to that one. Oh, these are just small little dinky ones. Okay. I mean, it's still technically bigger than, I guess, the one that I have. There's like nothing on here. It's just like the best little it's like the best flat little floating island. A little bit bigger than what we currently got. But in my defense, I didn't even have to build this one. That's the nice part about this. This one was a pre little island, you know, that was already, or a pre little ship build that was already on here. All I did was just jack the island and, you know, fix up some of the parts. That's all I did. It's like another little small little island. Full-fledged. Yeah, it's another little small one. Any knowledge stone or anything on here, though? Might be. Maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, it's another little tiny little island. Really tiny. Ooh, there's a little butterfly on it, though. Alright, so nothing on this one. But the nice part about it is I overshot that by a long shot. Okay, so the nice part about it is we at least know that we've explored these. I think this is another small one. Yeah, it's another small little island. But we'll go see what it is. We'll go see what it's all about. Just so we can say we did it. We marked it off on our map. On our atlas. Yep, another little small one. Not too shabby. Again, a nice little flat one. My only thing that I don't like about it is the lack of water. I need water on an island is what I desire. Ooh, look at this. We got another little pet. Hello, sir. I wish I could take you home, but I can't take you home because I unfortunately don't have anything or any spot to put you. So, yeah, sorry, buddy. I can't take you home. Alright, now, with that being said, let's, what if we go this direction? Will this allow us to go this direction? I have no clue. Let's see. Let's turn. There we go. Let's full send it. There we go. Full send, baby. I do like the fact that you can, you know, kind of just let it autopilot, you know, and auto drive. Like I don't have to touch anything with my hands, which is really nice. I mean, it'll drift a little bit, as you can see. Hey, kitty. You come and join the stream? Come say hi? Come here. Come here, kitty. Come here, babies. Come here. Say hi. Oop, no. She said, nope, not interested, Dad. Put me down. Come on. I don't know how far it is from here. I also wondered too, it'll also self-fly, won't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're moving. Okay. Yeah, we got quite a ways to go to get over here to that bad boy. But that would be nice. I don't know if there's like a storm stopping me from getting over there or not. So we're going to see. We're going to see how it goes. But yeah, I do like that it's, oh. I'm seeing debris. Is there a storm stopping us from passing through? It might be. Actually, you know what? What is this? Is this one of the wind streams that they added in for the, one of the recent updates? If it is, I wonder, does that allow you to go faster? I don't know if I can even get to that. I'm trying. Chat, does it look like I'm even getting closer? Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, I feel like we are moving faster, don't you think? Oh yeah, we're way faster. Right? Oh yeah, we're going way faster, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's hit this up. I mean, that is pretty cool. I do like the little windstream things. That is so nice. So nice. It definitely helps with, you know, traveling so far. Because you can see, like, by myself, like, outside of the windstream, you know, I'm hitting, like, 99 knots max. But when I was inside that thing, those streams, I was going, what, 190, 160, 170, 190, something like that? 180? It's way faster on the windstream. All right, so we've got a couple of new islands right here that I want to check out. So I did see a couple of them. I don't know how big they are. Ooh, that one doesn't look too big. It kind of looks like the right size. If it has some water on it, that would be good. Like I said, as soon as I find one that's got water, I'll be dumping this little island. I'll be leaving this one behind. If I can find one that's got water on it. The one to the bottom right there too is really nice. Third one looks like it's got some corruption on it. But we'll see. This one's got some pretty nice trees on it, which is good. A little pre-built, looks like. Okay, not too bad. Oh, it's got water, chat. Yo, it's got a lot of water. Oh my gosh, the potential here. Okay, dude, I really hope that it'll allow us to take this one. This one might be it, chat. This might be it. This might be the one. Look at this. We got lovely little water. Oh, is it? And it leads us like a cave too. That's nice. Some frogs already here. Let's go. Oh, look at this. We've got some salt, I think is what that is, automatically. A nice little back. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, with all the multiple tiers. Look at this, and it keeps on going further down. Really nice. I like the big giant tree here, too. And I think that's those are the ones that you can't take down, but it's really nice because it just adds to the scenery. Little tiny waterfall overflow here. Again, really nice. We got some hay bales as well. Let's go. Oh, we don't have the wind chime learned, but that would be nice too to get that. Oh, what about this guy? Gather. We got a tool rack. What? That's pretty sick. I'm assuming the tool rack is one of the new additions that they've added in. Look at these little dream catchers here too as well. Those are more decorations that you can craft and use. I don't know if these are these you can also learn too. Can't, okay. But that you can for sure. I've already learned all the building pieces, or at least most of the building pieces it looks like. Oh, there's a piece of paper here that I missed. Thank you for that. So I already learned all of these building pieces. I always try to make sure I learn the building pieces first before I learn anything else. Alright, I do want to grab this guy, so we're going to learn that one. So it's the hanging decoration, which is nice. And I also want to learn this one. The tool rack. Check that out. Inquisitor, what's going on, dude? Glad to have you. Welcome back in. That's pretty cool. So we ended up getting the tool rack. That is new. Check that out. Oh, yeah, dude. That's pretty cool. Oh, wait, what is this thing? What is that? An Oculus display? Okay, so we learned the Oculus display, too, as well. I have no clue what an Oculus is, but that's cool. Good to know that we learned that as well. That's sweet. Dude, this one is going to be it, Zombie. If it'll allow me to take this one over, it's GG. This is going to be the island base for sure. Another decoration. We got an abandoned chest. Oh yeah. Ooh, a water opal. That's new. We didn't have one of those yet. All right, do we have these? What do we not have here? Okay, so we do have all of these building pieces. That's the table we don't have. That's the light that we don't have. What is this? Oh, you can sit on it like a little beanbag. That's pretty cool. All right, sweet. We got some mushrooms. What else is on this island, dude? This thing is massive. Let's go down here. Let's see what's all down here. And we got a cave, Zombie. A cave, dude. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Ooh, and some water in the cave, too, huh? What is this stone? Is this the salt? Yep, salt crystal still. Okay. Good to know. Dude in the cave comes out to the other side. Oh, that's so nice. This is the path that you would take to not go through the cave. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's huge. I like this a lot. If it's going to let me fly it, dude, this would be ridiculous. Part of me feels like, is it going to be too big? That's my only concern. Like, is it not going to let me fly it? Because it's going to say it's too big. I have a fear. I do have the fear. We got a little spot down here. This is interesting. Nothing here, just a little hangout corner. Okay. Yeah, dude, it looks so cool. Right, anything over here on this side? Where the big giant tree is. We got some more of these purple or yellow ones. Sorry, I'm colorblind apparently. Got these yellow guys. We already went up there. I am very excited to see if it'll allow us to do it. I just have a feeling it's not going to, but... What's this? Oh, it's a lizard! It's a lizard! Yes! Look at him! Oh, look at him! We just found a lizard. We just found a lizard. All right, so yeah, let's I guess try to see if we can claim this. Again, I have a bad feeling that it's going to be unclaimable, but I could be wrong. So how is it? This one right here. Okay, so let's... Where is my actual... Oh, it's down. That's why I was like, where is my house? I don't see it. I'm not sure, actually, Zombie. I probably should have already done one, but we've been live for almost 2 hours, so I should actually probably do one. Thanks for the reminder, by the way. I appreciate that. All right, let's grab... I don't know what to do here. Here's a question. Actually, we do have enough. Let's grab... What do we need there? We need just rope, standard rope. That might be what we do first. Let's just try to see if we can do this. I think you can have multiples. I could be wrong. I feel like that's massive, dude. There's no way it's going to let us, I don't think, take this island. I just have a feeling. Because it looks way too big. If it does, fantastic. But I just don't know. Wait, it allows you to claim it, though. Put away your home island. Teleport to home, unclaim home island. Wait, so we can fly this one? Nico, are you still currently in here? Nico or Haley, are you guys still in here? Either of the two developers? Would it allow me to still claim an island, but not fly it? Or if it allows me to claim it, does that mean that I can fly it? Because if it means that I can fly it for sure, then that is awesome. That means we just got a hell of an island upgrade. You can only claim those that you can fly. Let's go, Nico. Oh my gosh. Zombie, we got it, dude. We got the island. We got the island, brother. This is sick, dude. It's so big too. So much room. We can set up everything. Way bigger than like the other ones we've ever had too, I think. Which is really nice. It's going to take a lot more though to get the little island, or not little island, sorry. It's going to take a lot more to get the island to fly, I think. If I'm not mistaken, because of how big it is, you know? You're going to need more. But alright, so because of that, now let's bring this guy up. We need to bring him up and close. Maybe not that close. Oof. I think that works. Best way to make sure is to place a helm. Okay. Zombie says that one will give you... Oh yeah, for sure it will. Yeah, for sure. It'll give us a lot of room. I don't even know where you would even place the helm at to drive this bad boy. Where would you even want to drive it from is the real question. mean, I guess realistically speaking, like looking at it, you'd probably want to drive from like right here, wouldn't you? That's what it kind of feels like. That's like the very tippy top point, you know, of the island. So I would assume you want to drive it from like right here. Would be probably. Oh no, not that. Yeah, there. Yeah, that's probably where you would want to drive it from. It'd be like right here. All right. So with that being said, let's grab the pickaxe here, chop this stone down. Let's take over this. All right, let's do a build. We're gonna go here. Let's place down a helm. Spin it around. Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, look how big this thing is. Jesus, bro. All right, sweet. So, yeah, dude, we could totally fly this. That's funny. All right, so for the time being, we're going to definitely need some stairs. Because that is, that's interesting. Or not interesting, but that's really tall. So let's go. Do we do maybe here? And then maybe we go to the smaller set. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Just like that. And then we'll go back into here. We'll do a couple platforms. There we go. That'll work. Perfect. That's how we can get over here really fast. Get up and down if we need to run up for something. That's good to know. Dude, zombie, we've got so many things, man, that we're gonna need to figure out where to build and how to build and what we want to do, where we want to place stuff. I want to probably leave everything like this, like not the buildings, but like the natural stuff, you know, like these stones, you know what I mean, like the tree here, little pond, like all of this looks really nice. And I like how we can also get all the mats for these items, which is really nice. Can we do the same thing here, maybe? Yep, we sure can. Speaking on a wish, do I need... So all of this I already have. Ooh, I don't have this though. I'll learn that. The round turf roof, that's cool. Good to know. I didn't even know I didn't even have that piece. Any of these pieces that I don't have? Once again. Okay, nope, not what I see. All of those pieces. Oh, there's another lizard, guys. Look. There's another lizard. I got 2 yellow lizards. You can make a hobbit house. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's so many different things that we can do. Trying to break all these things down because I feel like it would just be a lot easier. You know, to kind of start with like a blank slate. Get some cloth. I'll probably leave that one on the ground just for now because that one will give us a little bit of light just to have something. Yeah, it's really nice to kind of be able to break down, or to break down these full builds that are already here. We can leave or take all that stuff down. That we still need up. I mean, I guess for now we could probably leave this build here if we really wanted to. We'll probably end up removing it, but at least for now it'll... Okay, I don't know what that is. Something you can learn? Yo, it is. What is that? Shelves? I do not remember that being a part of the game. That was definitely not part of the game before. A solid shelf used to display or store what your heart desires. Dude, that was not in the game before. So that is new, or relatively new. It might have been in the game like beforehand, but yeah. This is cool too. Sketchbooks. I've only got one more piece of charcoal with me at the moment. I mean, sure, we're gonna learn everything eventually at some point, so it's not a big deal, but we'll just learn this. So then we can we can destroy these couple things. Again, I'm probably going to leave the table in the light just because the light will help us. I don't think I have this wind chime either that I do want to get. The chest is nice because it does allow us to put more items in here for the time being as well. We probably should delete a couple of these. Put down some new ones. We're going to do a full restoration kind of thing, you know what I mean? At least for now. Okay, so we'll do that for now, just to kind of repair the broken stuff that's there. And another abandoned chest here. Bro, there's another lizard, dude. Oh my gosh, is that a worm? It is a worm. Let's go. Alright, there we go. We got some wood. Very nice. We'll take that. Another little earthworm. Okay. I did like the campfire there, though. That was a nice little spot for a campfire. I don't know if that's what we'll do, but we'll have to see. I need to find the best spot to build the house, you know what I mean? Or like at least the first part of the base. This one here is a really big, nice, flat area that we can potentially use. I guess this is as well. It's not quite as big. That's probably why there was a tower built here instead. But both of these do look really nice. Like if we just kept up kind of what they did, and it would be close enough to the water. The downside is, though, is that we do need I mean, this area right here might actually be good farmland because of the water being so close. Not that it really matters. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. I'm trying to think where we should build the main base. We want the most, or the flattest area, the biggest, flattest area possible. So let's take a look at here and see. We've got this little area here. We've got the big giant tree there, which is nice. Ooh, we do got more charcoal here too as well, which is nice, so I can go ahead and get some of that charcoal, because that'll help us be able to get rid of the wind wind chimes and stuff. Where were they at? Here's some right here. So I'm pretty sure I don't have these. Yeah, perfect. So I got those now, which is nice. Chimes, what they're called. I like it. I have that light, so I got that light now. We have these ones. Oh wait, we already have these ones. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Okay, we got that. We got that light. Oh. There we go. Okay, so we got that. That works. Both are all good stuff. I've already got that. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I already have the chess. Oh, these are cool, so you can learn how to make the rocks too. I did not know that. I did know you can learn how to make those. That is cool. A little rope tapestry. I did know that. Was there something else in here that I did not know? Oh, we already got the rope thing. We already got this chimes. Okay. Is there any more? I felt like there was more that I needed to do. I mean, you've got this little spot here too. This is kind of nice. Interesting. So if we are going to do a medieval style, like a village build on here, I think it would work. I do think it would work. It'd be a matter of just figuring out the layout of everything. But I do kind of like, I'm just going to pick a spot, I think. I think what I'm going to probably end up doing is I'm going to probably put a house or something here. I'll probably, you know, and then we'll do stairs going down. You mean probably like right here maybe? Stairs going down. And then we'll have another little house here maybe. And then we'll kind of build out, you know, from there. I do think that one also is pretty good for flat area. We'll come across here. Maybe we'll have like a farm and everything on this side. And then another house maybe here. I mean, there's a couple of different options that we can do. I think this area, honestly, this one here, I think is where I'm gonna. I don't know. Maybe I should do it in reverse. Maybe I should do the farm on this side. I'm not sure. And then you've got this whole area here for the build. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough one. Rain protection. So how do we get rain protection? What's the status on that? Where is the at-home positive condition durations doubled? Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so it must have went away then, I guess, because I don't see it anymore. We're just destroying all of this. Get rid of all this stuff. We're gonna do our own build. I don't want to finish your build. So the weird part about this is, what is this section here? Is there a way to get this? How do you get this grass stuff out of the way? Maybe with a scythe? Or sickle, I mean? Yep, I was right. Oh yeah. Gather dismantle that other one, so I don't need this guy. Let's dismantle it. There we go. We'll take that. Oh, yeah, I forgot, dude. The dismantling system in the game is really nice. I completely forgot. That when you dismantle stuff in the game, it actually gives you the items back. Or not items back, but like a certain portion of the items back, which is really nice. Give me a piece of paper for the sketchbook. That's good. That's good to know. Perfect, dude. Okay, cool. Yeah. I like that a lot. Okay, so now that we've got that thing removed, let's get a little view here of what we got, what we're working with here. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to do. What would you guys do, chat? Anybody that's currently here watching, what would you guys do? Would you put the main house or one of the houses, you know, like right here in this exact same spot that the other one was, because it's kind of like a cliff edge, you know, all the way around? Would you instead put it over here because it's a little bit bigger, flatter area? Part of me is like screaming that I probably should put the main portion here on the bigger plot. I'd do one where the tower was, since it's centered. Okay, that's a valid point. Yep, because it's centered. Yep, valid point. All right, perfect. So I would do one where the tower was. Okay, we'll do that one then. We'll start there. All right, so let's start some builds here. Let's see, what do we want to do first? Probably stone. For the bottom piece is probably what I'm going to recommend. I say we do stone for the bottom. B, we're going to start with this guy. So, how do we want it to look from this angle? Do we want... I'm assuming we want the front to be positioned like right here, is what my guess would be. Probably going to end up taking that tree out. That's pretty good. Wait, can I not get it to... Okay, so we might have to chop this tree down first. Okay, so this is interesting. So the... Okay, so if I want... But why doesn't it go... Rotate. I don't want to rotate it. I want to see... Oh, wait. There's not a structure system in the game, right? So we can just do this. Yeah, that works. Okay, so that's actually too low. Okay, so speaking on that, we should probably raise that just a little bit. How do we raise it, though? There's a place, dismantle mode, rotate, catalog, snap. Okay, so it doesn't say. So that just snaps it. different snap modes. I do want it to be a little bit higher, though, but I don't want it to be ridiculously tall either. I just wanted it to be a little bit bigger, but I don't know if there's a way to shrink it down. I mean, I guess this is a goofy way to do it, but I guess I could do something like this, right? But would that work? I think it's still too low. Yeah, it's still too low. Okay. But I think that works, though. Okay, because now we know that one's a little too low. If we turn snapping off, we can raise it up just a little bit. Right? Yeah, like that. Okay. So then we'll come back to snapping it. I mean, that's kind of how I've just randomly figured that out. Okay, so is this the height that we want? Will it work all the way across? I think it does. Shows a little bit of grass. Not too much, though. Maybe it gets worse as you go. Let's see. Might need to raise it just a little bit. Yeah, we need to raise it just a little bit. Okay. That's all right, though. We're learning, chat. We're learning. So let's place that one back out like this, and then let's go. Oh wait a second. Did I go to the wrong spot? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, we can work our way over there. Just a matter of doing it. All right, so then we're gonna disable this. We're going to raise this up just a hair, like that. This. Turn snapping back on. There it is. Look at that. That's perfect. All right, so we've got the height that we want. Now we got to figure out where we want to go with it. Originally, I was going to try to go. I mean, this actually isn't bad. This isn't bad placement at all. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is not bad. Let's go 5, maybe? Go 5 on the bottom. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, so we'll go 5 on the bottom. That, and then we'll do your simple walls, because like I was saying before, you know, we want to make sure that we build the bottom with stone, and then we can come back and do the top with another material to kind of give it that medieval village vibe is what I'm going for. Okay, so we've got that there. Let's by the way, a little building tip for anybody out there: if you guys happen to hit the little yellow bar that's on there, it'll build more than one wall. So you can see how it built that wall next to it. That's how you can like fastly build walls, but then at the same time, like it also is just a really nice tip. You know what I mean? Like it allows you to craft or to build the walls a little bit faster. Okay, so the next material it looks like that we have is going to be the wood that we can use. So now we've got to figure out how we want the overhang to go. So probably, actually, we probably should not start there. Maybe we should start by doing the stairs and the flooring. Is probably what we should do. So how do we want this to happen? So if we come in, let's go. Do we want it to go? We want to utilize like the whole top floor, I feel like. So maybe we want to put it there. Because we're going to definitely want to use the whole floor. So we'll do that. Yeah, see that big giant chunk that Auto made? Soon as yeah, see? It's so nice. I absolutely love that feature. Saves you so much time. Alright, so the next question, or the next thing that I'm curious on is I think when I did my previous builds, I ended up doing a wall and a half, I think is what I ended up doing. Like on the top. Because I didn't want my windows sitting on the ground. Does that make sense? So I ended up doing like a wall and a half. I'm not sure how that's going to look, but we're going to see here. Okay, so why does it only place it? Okay, it doesn't only place it there. But I think I do need to place it there. What I'm doing is my overhang now, chat. Don't they normally only overhang when we look at? Let me look at reference here really quick. Doesn't the overhang always overhang a certain direction? Medieval house. I'm pretty sure it overhangs only on one side, right? Well, I mean, this one shows that it overhangs. Like this one here. I mean, I'm kind of building something like this, right? I've got the bottom piece set here, and then you've got the overhang that goes around. It looks like it goes all the way around the whole base, or the whole top for the overhang. If I'm not mistaken. I think the whole top goes over on an overhang. So let's do that. Let's just do the whole top on an overhang. We'll see what it looks like. If it looks like trash, we'll remove it. We'll remove it if that's the case. Alright, sweet. Let's... Perfect. So we do have our little overhang, which is nice. It's looking good, looking sweet. So now that we do have the overhang, I'm very curious to know what it looks like now when we put our walls up. So we have a little bit of an overhang. Yeah, that's going to look really nice. Especially if we come back in and do some like bracing. which I'm not sure where exactly that would be at, but if we do... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that one's too big. I think this one would work, though. Yeah, see that? Look at that. Look how awesome that looks. Yeah, I think that looks really good. Of course, we won't be able to put one there, but we can put one here. I might have put that in the wrong spot, maybe? No, it looks right. Yeah, check that out. It looks really good. It just adds like another layer of detail, which is really nice. So we'll have to put that on all of the runs. We need to also get a little stair step here. The question is, do we want a railing? Yeah, we do. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we want a railing? This feels super tight. Maybe that's why we did end up going a half wall on top and raising this one more up. You know what I mean? Like raising it up one. But I don't know if it really matters, because I think what we could probably do is we could still do, like we could cheat it by just doing the stone wall, but then we can do the half stone wall on the top. I don't know if you would want to do that. Because you'd want, yeah, you wouldn't want that to be sitting out there. Does it look too tight, too claustrophobic down here is the real question. Yeah, I think it's fine. We'll roll with it. Get too picky. I'm always too picky. Alright, let's do... We are going to do a half wall on the bottom. Just because... I want to... raise my windows up off the ground, or off the base, which actually I don't know if we would need to or not. With it being, yeah, we would have to. Yeah, I think we do. I think we still do, because of the way the building windows. I think that's the right direction, right? Yeah, I want the other pieces on the outside. That's what I'm doing. Okay. And by the way, I'm doing this way because I specifically want the angle bracket pieces to be on the outside. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. I want to add. I want it to add a level of character to the walls. I don't want it to look like a smooth on the outside. And I could change my mind maybe once I do this and it looks like absolute garbage, but we'll see. That's kind of what my thought process is here, anyways. So I'm currently working on. Do you see how like now on the outside it's got like these like bracings? I think it adds character to the build. So then now we'll do the exact same thing. But now this is the interesting part, because now we're going to need to figure out what goes where. As in, like, do we do like, where do we do a window? Where do we not do a window? I'm putting these in the corner, because normally you don't put a window in a corner. Oops. so those are all done there. Oh, dang it, zombie! I did forget the giveaways. Yeah, we need to get that done. Damn, I forgot, zombie. Yeah. Let's do that really quick. Let's pop off the first one. So guys, if you guys are over on YouTube, thank you so much, by the way, for tuning in. I appreciate it. You guys are still rocking solid over there at 20 viewers, dude. I appreciate the love. Head over to Twitch, by the way, guys. Head over to Twitch if you guys are interested in picking up a copy of Aloft. If you don't already own one, I am going to be doing a giveaway over there, so hop over there to Twitch. The link is right there. Just post it in there to Twitch really quick. Hop over here. We've got 7 viewers over here on Twitch currently at the moment, and the giveaway is right here. I have no clue what this is. Hide for yourself, sure. But so currently right now, we've got 2 entries for the giveaway over on Twitch. That's all we currently have. I only have 2 keys to give away. So we're going to end up probably giving away here. So let's knock them out. Let's get both of the keys put down. If you guys are up for it, let me know. Like I said, you can head over here to the live stream over on Twitch. And you got to do exclamation point giveaway to enter. Dragon says exclamation point waffle. Where did you get waffle from? Where do you see waffle, Dragon? Where do you see waffle at? That's funny. Exclamation point waffle. Why waffle? Where did you even get that from? Are you just being silly, or did you actually think that was a thing, or what? I'm assuming they're just being silly. Because I don't know where the waffle side of it would have come from. Sorry, Nemo streams. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. That's why I was confused. I was definitely confused. But, no worries. Yeah, exclamation point giveaway over on Twitch is what will post that, or that will enter you into the giveaway if you are interested. If not, that's cool too. Still only got 2 entries. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to enter in. Again, that's over on Twitch. Make sure you guys head over here. Exclamation point and giveaway in the chat. We'll post the link for you guys. All right. Let's look at the reference image real quick. I like that. 3 windows at the top. 1 at the top here. They got a little bit of they got a little pull out here on the left side, which we could technically do. So that's not bad. Let's do 3 as well. Now the question is, can we space them out properly? Because we're going to need to do that. Well, if we do one there, and one there, we could do it like that. But does that look weird? Are they too close together? No, I think that's perfect. Alright. So once again, we're going to come back here. Oh, wait a second. Never mind. The windows are the exact same on both sides. Okay. Alright, so we got that together, which is nice. This is the side that I was talking about that we could probably do the protrude. I do think it would look really nice if we did it. We'd have to figure out... Yeah, we probably would do a full one, wouldn't we? I mean, that makes sense. I feel like it would size-wise, I feel like it would make more sense to do a full one. And then same thing here, we would probably do like that. We would probably do regular window, or not window, regular wall, and then from here we're probably going to do a, oh, you know what we probably should do? We probably should do a small little window. Wait, can I not do... Oh, okay. So just kidding. We probably should do a full window then. Right? Perfect. That's what I want right there. That'll work. Alright, so come back into here. Flip that one out. Flip that one out. That'll work. And then we're going to need to grab one of these. I guess it doesn't matter which direction it goes. Perfect. I mean, that looks pretty nice, I think. I think that looks really good. Let's check it out on the outside. Oh, wait, did I actually... I think I used the wrong thing for the foundation. Yeah, I used the wrong thing for the foundation. These pieces here. I should have used these pieces. That's why. Okay. Like, why are these legs sticking out? Yeah, I think it looks really good. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do for bracing on that sign. If there is some that needs to be... Oh, never mind. I think I figured it out. Yeah, it would be the... Wait, hold up one second. The reference image, is it higher? It is technically lower, I mean, not higher, lower. So I actually think for this one you wouldn't do the half wall up, right? Right? Am I crazy? Like, you wouldn't do this bottom half wall up for this one. If you want it to be shorter. But then again, I guess maybe it doesn't matter, because once you put up another, you know what I mean, once you put up another wall, I guess it would actually matter, because it would go all the way up. You'd have to go too high, which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd have a really tall, or not tall, but you'd have a ceiling here that was decently sized. My guess is, I mean, that's probably going to be the best case scenario. Part of me feels like maybe this would be too tall. But again, I guess I don't know. I want to know how tall it is, like from the outside perspective. Zombie, what do you think, homie? Is it too tall for a build? I think too high is probably the better way to go. If I do too high, the only downside is I don't know how to put this addition on to make it not, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like to make it look like it's more single floated. But I do kind of feel like 3 is too tall. I go with the 2? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, I'm going to go with the 2. So then this has got to change then. In theory, right? I mean, I guess maybe it doesn't have to, but... like, I'm assuming this would mean that this would probably be... yeah, that's how it would go. Okay. I figured it out. So yeah, it would go like this. And then that would be your height, is where that would go. And then you would do... how would you do the window if you were going to put a window there? That's also interesting. Well, actually, wait a second. You could still put in a half wall, like so. Hear me out for a second, and then you would be able to do one of those. But then you would do like that. But the question is, can I close that in? I don't even know if I can even close that in. Like, how do you even... I don't even know if you can close that in. Yeah, see, that's going to block that. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. So you can apparently lay it over top. Okay, I didn't realize that. I guess I can close it in. Could. Yeah, there you go. There you go, I got it. Yeah, I figured it out. There it is. So that would be the proper way to do it. Alright, so then the reference image, let's look at here one more time. So you got the 2, or the window here. Okay, so on top of here, that just goes up to a point with nothing else there. I can't see the other side of this. I don't know what this is going to show me. Okay, so it's showing me what's the... I just wanted to see the one house, though. 2 medieval houses. Oh, okay, so never mind. So this is the build on the one side. This is the other side. Yeah, so there's no windows on the other side of the house at all. There's none on the other side of the house. It looks like you have another door on the back side of the house, though, which is nice to go from one side to the other side. I don't know if the door would matter because it's a cliff, right? But we can see. And then you've got the posts on the other side, which I think is nice. So, yeah, so basically it says, so you'd have the one here, and then you'd have like a door like right here. Right out here, or here. But I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure. Oh, actually, you know what? You would put a door here. Yeah, because you would want to go to the other side, so that makes sense. Wait, was the... Oh, wooden frame. Okay, so it's not necessarily a window. But yeah, you can do that. Because this is actually perfect. Because you'd come out here, do you know what I mean? And then you'd be able to just walk straight off like this, and then we'd put stairs going down here to get over there to driving the ship. That actually worked really nice. Oh, just kidding. This is not what you need. I'm dumb. It was the stone set. There we go. Perfect. And then now we would grab... Ooh, what did I do? Yeah, so there you go. Walk in, you'd have the door going out the back side here, which is really nice. You'd have the bracing here, which again, I'm not sure if it would be necessary or really needed, but custom log beams. It'd be nice if they had their own beams. You know what I mean? Like if they had actual beams. Like I don't know if this is gonna look right or not. But it'd be a cheap, easy way to do it. To do the beams. Can't really see them, but I mean, it kind of works, but it doesn't, but it does at the same time, because this part kind of floats above. Above the ground though, which kind of sucks. I guess you could do something like that, which still technically counts, I guess. Doesn't look too bad. I just use the frames instead of using actual custom beams to make it look like that. I think it works. I think it serves the purpose that it's supposed to serve. Alrighty, welcome back everybody, by the way, from ads. I appreciate the love. With that being said, let's go ahead and pop off the live stream giveaways. Alright, we've got 6 people currently here. Let's see what we've got for the giveaway entries. Hey, look at this. We got lucky, guys. We still only have 2 people that have entered into the giveaway. So congratulations. We'll just go ahead and give it out. We've got Hand and Zombie. Hand Woven. Shout out to you, friend. And we've also got Zombie, dude. Both of you guys win a key. Congratulations, baby. Very nice, dude. You guys should be excited. Little small stream here tonight on a Friday. It's the day before Valentine's Day, so I get it. All right, Zombomb, I'm going to send it to you over here on Discord, because I have you on Discord. And then Hand I will send via Twitch. So let me hit you up on here. All right, so I got you your key, my friend. So congrats there. And then we will pop off the second key to Wonderhand. Or not Wonderhand, sorry, Hand Woven, jeez. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll put, congrats, you won one of the Aloft keys. Congrats. But enjoy. Wait, why is it not working? Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Sweet. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That works. Very nice. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you you tuning in and supporting me as always, brother. It's always been a pleasure, man, to have you. I appreciate the love. All right, so with that being said, we have to now, because I think the only roof pieces, yeah, that we currently have are the green grass pieces. So we're going to need to make some more of those. All right, so let's figure this out. Because the building pieces, or actually, wait a second. Yeah, so we're not going to do any more, if we don't do any more windows. I hate to win and run, but I got to head to work. Yeah, no worries, zombie dude, brother. I appreciate it, homie. Yeah, no, I totally get it, brother. I totally get it. You said that at the beginning of the stream, too, so I totally get it. Have a good night, man. Take it easy, dude. Have a good weekend as well, zombie. By the way, make sure you're logging into the Hightail server, dude. I've been playing the crap out of that. Been having an absolute blast. Getting more done on my build. I can't wait for them to keep on adding more stuff, too, which is going to be really nice. I think I might just change it up a little bit. I think I might do a window on the back side, like right here in the middle, maybe. I think that might be what we do. I'm going to check it out tomorrow or Sunday. I've been watching your build come along. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, dude, it's been so good. I'm so pumped up about it. I think it's going to look really nice when I finish it. Wait, are we doing this the right way? Oh, yeah, we are. Okay. Just double checking. Part of me was questioning that. Okay, so everything is correct. And I think, was it this one? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we'll do it. I think we'll put it there. Just because we can, right? I mean, there's no reason not to do it, so I say we just do it. Call it good. There we go. Perfect. So we got a little window there on that side. Doesn't look out much, but it's there. And then this side we probably won't. I'll probably just leave it at what it is. We'll do that, and then I think we need the half walls, right? Yeah, that's what we need for that, just to close that in. Make sure that's all good. Okay, so that's all done. That was fast and easy. You know what I do want to kind of do? We got to figure out how to do the... Actually, I don't know if you can in this game, now that I think about it. I don't think you can. I don't think you can do the... you know, the custom roofs. I don't know if you can, because I don't think you have the ability to place like smaller, you know what I mean, like smaller chunks over top of it, because it's not a voxel based game. So I don't think you can. I could be wrong, but I don't think that would work that way. And as far as the angle pieces go, do we have smaller angles? We do. Oh wait, so then maybe you could. Wait, okay, you could because there are smaller pieces. So, yeah, I guess technically you could. Right? I guess it would be based on your sizing here. Yeah, so you'd have those 3 sizes. Yeah, I mean, I think you could do it. I think you could do it. It's gonna take some practice, but I think we'd be able to do it. So, with that being said, what would you start with first? Would you start with the small one, maybe? And then you would swap here to... maybe this one? Like so. And then maybe you would swap to... okay, we need stairs leading up there, so I can at least... can you not jump up there? Okay. What to say? Tripping me out here. Alright, so then we can do this. I'm wondering if this would be what you would do. Wait, why is it not? Let me place it up there, though. Okay, I'm confused. Let's do another one, I guess, here, so I can see what the heck is going on. Yeah, so it should allow me to place it right on top. But why is it not, though? Because it totally should allow me to place it on top. But it's acting weird. It allows me to place it on top there. Okay, I'm just kidding. Duh. There it is. Okay, so it does allow me to place it there. Actually, I don't know if would we want that to be the case, or would you still do another? Because I'm wondering if you would come back. Yeah, this takes so long to do, but I think like it's so necessary to get the like really good like peak style roofing. The problem is though is that it's still, why does it still look like it's, you know what I mean, the standard size roof? Because that would be the one. That would be the two. So that is the same standard size. That would be the second standard size. I don't know. Is it because we don't have any other options? is that the reason why? Because I feel like this is still technically dead center, is it not? It's only 4 walls. So I feel like this top one, yeah, I don't think it's working out the way I want it to. I don't know. I don't know how to... So that's dead middle. And in theory, you would want... You'd probably want to go, what, 1 more? Maybe. But then that's going to leave the full block, right, for the other one? Like the full... Yeah, that's the full radius there. So maybe the answer would be you would do half again, right? The problem is, though, is that I feel like if you put this there, is that not going? Okay, so that leaves us the overhang that we want on the bottom. But again, does that bring us back to, you know, if you... So I don't know why it's being goofy. I just want to replace it there. Yeah, I guess it does that there, though. Okay, so then here's the next question that I have. I think it doesn't matter. That's the sad truth. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it matters because the angles are the exact same. That's what I think I'm figuring out here. Is I don't think it makes a difference if I use the small ones or the big ones. Because the angle never changes. You see how it's still like a triangle? I don't think it matters. That's the sad part. Okay, so I think it's because all of the roof pieces are the exact same size. It does not make a difference. So let's just roll with it. I unfortunately don't think it makes a difference. It'd be cool if they added like 45 degrees, 60 degrees, you know what I mean, like pieces, building pieces. There we go. Nima, no waffles. Yeah, I don't know what waffles is. I have no clue what that is. They were asking about it, Nima, and I had no clue what to tell them. I'm like, not waffles. It's giveaway. But yeah. Yeah, like in Valheim. I have no clue what you're talking about. I have no clue what you're talking about. When you say like Valheim, what do you mean? Oh yeah, dude, that looks so good. Okay, so then we're gonna take this. Wait, I'm an idiot. Why did I bring myself way over there? Okay. Okay, so I couldn't get up there. Valheim has 2 angles of roof pieces. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's do different things. People type it in when I raffle, so we made it a command that shows waffle. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, Valheim has multiple pieces. Yep. Oh, nice. I finally ran out of wood. That's good. Not. Okay, so actually, let's not be dumb. Let's get up on top of here and then break these 2 pieces down. Give me some wood back. Thank you. So I can't finish them because I don't have the wood pieces. I mean, it does look really nice, though. It's coming together really nice. It definitely looks like a village build, which is like a medieval village build, which is good. Which is what we were going for. Oh, nice. So we already had some wood here. Oh, wait. That's not my axe. I'm sorry. 2 from this angle. Yeah, I think it looks good. Okay. Let's finish building this bad boy up for the, at least for the structure. Time for bed. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much, Nima, very much for the raid, love. I appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Have a good night. I will see you later. Hopefully you have a good weekend. So, now that that's done, how many more can I make of these? I guess more than I actually expected to. I didn't realize I could make as many as I did. Okay, so we're gonna make... I think we should start here, because we're gonna need to frame, or not frame, we're gonna need to have a part of this, we're gonna need to have something covered for some of the things. So we're gonna need some of it covered. Let's go ahead and use some of this wood here, I think. Oh. Right, we'll just go down here and use this, I don't care. We're gonna need the wood no matter what. Let's remember to plant some more saplings. Alright, so 22 wood from that. Not too shabby. Oh, wait, why am I even farming wood? I forgot we got tons of mats on my, my old, not old, but like my other boat. Or my ship, I mean. My other base. I completely forgot that we had other mats. Like an idiot. Alright, so now, how many more can we build? Build one more, it looks like. Okay, sweet. Alright, so we at least have this little area covered. I do wonder if we should move the stairs back one. I think we should. Because then that would give us a full... Oh, but then the stairs would be going right over top, or the... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. Yo, Lady Geo, what's going on? Thank you so much for tuning in. Glad to have you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good night, Lady Geo. I don't want to block the door, and I don't want to move the door. So we got to figure out what we're going to do here. Maybe we put it back one? What do you guys think on that? What if we move the stairs back one? I think that works. Serves its purpose. Leto Geo says it's been a while, I feel. Yeah, it has been a while. It has been. What have you been up to? What have you been doing? How has your week been going so far, by the way? Why is this not like... I feel like it's not attaching properly. I'm not sure. I'll remove the first one, but I want to make sure that it's... You see? Isn't that weird? What is going on here? I feel like we're gonna have to move too. I feel like that just makes sense. He says, yeah, not bad. I've been helping with Bookshop Simulator for a few months. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. You said you've been helping with them? Like you've been doing like development and stuff? Yeah, dude, that is very cool. That's awesome. Bookshop Simulator. Dude, there's so many new simulator games that have been coming out like the past couple of years, which is awesome. I mean, I don't mind a good simulator. I think they do a really good job with making them nice and cozy, you know, and like worthy of doing it, or worthy of playing it. It always feels really good. Okay, so, oh yeah, we decided no window. That's why I was like, why is there no window over here? Okay. Oh, you know what we could do? I completely forgot. We could do the half walls. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. That closes the gap up just a little bit. I don't know what is going on here. There's like this weird little gap here, but there's nothing I can do. You said, oh, it's, you said, oh, this one is just miles above others. Such a good quality. Oh, really? Very nice. Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, I'd be curious in checking it out at some point. I do think it's pretty neat. You'll have to let me know when it's all done and ready or whatever. I'd be eager to check it out, take a look at it. swap this one here. Okay, so it's not going to be a full one. Wait, is a full one that long? No. Okay, that's fine. That's perfect. Do that, and then come back to the smaller one. There we go, perfect. We got a little bit of a railing here, which is nice. We don't fall down in, which I think is good. Alright, so now we need more of these. What do you even call them? Those pieces. And how do we get those pieces is the question. I'm assuming you probably make them maybe with a bench. Oh, you know what? You probably make them with the standard crafting bench, maybe. I could see that being the case. Oh, we can make something new, though. Okay. Oh, wind chimes, I'm assuming. Oh, no, water opal trinket. That's what it was. Sketch fragment? Okay. Ooh, lost decoration sketch. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so that's how you make the bug catcher thing, which is nice. So what I'm wondering is I'm wondering, wait, what was it that we were trying to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to see if there was a way that you can craft. What is this? Oh, mulch. I don't see a way to do it though. So maybe is the way that you get this from harvesting bushes? No. That just gives you plants or fiber. Oh, you know what? What if it's the door kip? What if it's the door kip and taking grass from areas? Yep, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. Okay, got it. Figured that one out. So then let's get our... What is it that we needed for that? Oh, yeah, we got enough. Go into the spot you need to go. There it is. Okay, I need more wood. More wood is needed, sire. More wood. Bro, I already had 84 turf in my inventory too over here on the boat. Or on the traveling base. Didn't even realize it. Shouldn't surprise you. Okay, so now we we need to do the little inlet piece. If you guys want to see my inspiration, this is what I'm currently working on. So we've got one right above the middle window here, which would be... Okay, I got that figured out. Okay, so we're going to come here. Right above the middle window, which would be here. We're going to take the... Right? No, it would be the other way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's how it would be. It would have to be where the middle window is, so it would be in this lane right there. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. He said, very nice. Except can't see it behind, can't see it behind your window? What do you mean by can't see it behind your window? Oh, are you talking about my camera thing? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, wait, hold on. What are you talking about? Pull this up on stream. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, from my camera. I gotcha. Yeah, so we're gonna build this little piece right here. Yep, I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha, Lady Gio. That's why I was confused. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? But okay, yeah, I gotcha. We fixed it. We fixed it. That, and then maybe we can throw this without falling down like that, and then we need the two smaller ones like so. Yeah, dude, look at that. It actually works beautifully, which is really nice. Wait, do we even want to do that? No, we don't, actually. We want to do the next one. Oh, no. Yeah, just kidding. We do want to do that. Okay. Just joshing you. So the only downside is, though, is that you can't really... I mean, I guess we could. We would have to do it in smaller chunks then, right? If we got rid of all four of these pieces here, you could do it to where you can actually see through the window. You know what I mean? You'd have to get rid of these chunks, though. You'd have to get rid of those. Because then you'd have to come back, I'm assuming, and you'd have to do the smaller ones like this. Because then they would only fill in that part. Yep, that's gonna be the way to do it. Because then at least at that point, you'd actually be able to see through the window. Which I think makes sense. Yeah, that's how you do it. So then that way you can actually see it. And then at this point, I'm assuming you would then come back in here with these smaller ones. Like on this side. Yeah, see? Yeah, perfect. Just like that. See, now you can see inside the base. So this actually makes sense. Like, it actually works properly. Yep. Sweet. Yeah, right, doesn't it? It looks so good. Yeah, dude, it looks so awesome. Yeah, I think it's coming together really nice. We've got this little window here, which I don't know. Oh, nice. Okay, never mind. It immediately adjusts. That's cool. I forgot that the windows did that. The windows mechanic in the game is so good. It literally adjusted the size, like the window piece just adjusted the window frame beautifully. Yeah, and then we got that little piece there, which we got to figure out. I don't know what we want to do for the supports for that. I mean, I guess we could always do... I guess we could do that, and then we can maybe just do like a smaller wall. Like that, maybe. I think it works. No, I definitely don't like that. I guess maybe from this way it looks good. No, not a big fan. We do. I mean, I guess maybe you could do something like that. I think that would work too. The hard part is I don't really like it solid. I think I just kind of like it like this. You know what I mean? Like on purpose, leaving it looking like it's braces versus... Yeah, I don't know. I think I like that better, honestly. Versus them being solid. I definitely think I want to spice this little bridge up, though, at some point. But I do think this looks nice. This one is the perfect little spot here, too, for this. Because then you come down over here. I want to put a... That's why it almost makes me feel like we should put the foundation here. It kind of feels like that would make sense. Because then you can possibly just come down. Could do one more. No. the smaller one. Like that. That's what you do. And then you could come down here with the stairs. Platform, and then another stairs. Just like that. Check that out. Beautiful, dude. Okay. Get these built. Yeah, I think that looks really good. Come back with the handrails. Like so. Like that. So there it is. Look at that. Beautiful backside of the house. Just comes straight up over top like this. I like this. This is a little really nice nook, like little area here snuck in here. Just a little small amount of detail covering it up. Stairs going up here if you want, up to this area. Nice little outlook. I think it looks really good. I'm pleased with it, baby. House number 1 is done for now. At least the shell is. Cool, cool. Well, chat, I think it's going to bring us to probably the end of the live stream. That's probably going to be it for me, man. It is 12 a.m. my time. My kids are going to be up for sure relatively soon. They're probably going to be up around 6 a.m.-ish normally is what we probably is pretty much looking at. So with that being said, man, I'm probably going to be hopping out of here for tonight. Let me jump over here to Twitch really quick. Let's see how many people we got rocking with us. We got a small little crowd over here, nothing too crazy. So we probably won't do any raid outs tonight, but with that being said, thank you all very much for tuning in. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. If I don't see you before Monday, I will be live again on Monday. We'll be playing, I'm not sure at the moment, actually. We'll probably figure out if we have any sponsorship stuff going on, or if not, we might just jump into our normal, regular programming. So with that being said, guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. I love your faces. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys on the next one.